my name is Elena, and this is Rafi, and today we are going to be telling you about green smoothies. We want to welcome you, since this is our first time bringing this to you. We want to welcome you to our Green Tango Cafe, and we want to introduce you today to a green smoothie which will have the very, very special ingredient of dandelion leaves. What did we want to say? Before we actually show you how delicious and easy it is to make this drink that will feed you literally for the whole day. We want to say that, first of all, the name Green Tango Cafe comes from our love of the Argentine tango, which we dance. We were just thinking of a name that would inspire us to do our green smoothie drinks and share them with everybody. And because we thought that greens are also basically involved in a dance, especially if they're combined in the right ways, just like everything else, we thought we'd call it the Green Tango Cafe. So anyway, what do we want to say about this green smoothie drink? First of all, we want to say that greens are the essence of life. They are the building blocks of life here, because they literally take the sunlight that we have, and through their process of photosynthesis, they turn it into organic organisms or elements. So this is sunlight converted into a physical form of life. And we're literally going to eat this, which will be actually strengthened by the fact that we're going to put it through our Vitamix, which will actually open up the fibers in the walls and squeeze everything out and literally liquefy it enough where our body can take this in and immediately receive all the beneficial vitamins and minerals and antioxidants and everything else that's in here. Literally all the life force is opened, and we can just drink it in and absorb it like nothing else, not even like eating it solid. So I have to tell you that I noticed when I started to drink the green smoothies an amazing change in my own energy, in my own life, where it just really, my energy went from here to here, and I feel much lighter. And for me it was really important because the dance is a very important part of my life and our life, and so it was really a big deal to start to feel like this. And nothing could actually do it. No vitamins that I took in jars, no you know, just let's say other kind of syrups that you have in the Whole Food stores and things like that. Nothing could give me the energy that something like this gave me. So it's been a very interesting effect and journey for me so far, and I definitely am excited to share this with everybody. Okay. So I just wanted to share with you and Rafi, because I did my research, a few of the unbelievable benefits of dandelion leaves, which will inspire you even more to understand why this drink, for example, will give us so much. So, for example, they're loaded with health benefits. They're good for arthritis, anemia, cancers, including breast cancer, candida, cysts, urinary tract infections, kidneys, liver, bladder, gallbladder, pancreas, spleen. They're loaded with vitamins A, B, C, B12, beta-carotene. They have phosphorus, magnesium, calcium, and they help to promote emotional well-being, which is not a surprise, given everything that they have inside of them, their constituents. I can tell you that they're extremely potent and healthy for the digestive system and the blood. So that in itself is an amazing benefit, that if you drink something that has dandelion leaves, it will help you to digest and to, you can say, assimilate your other foods, as well as help you to detox naturally. Parsley, you would think. Here's our simple, everyday parsley. I was going to say that it is also so beautiful that we oftentimes use it more for garnish than we should. We should actually be eating more of it as well. Now, again, with the Vitamix, all the walls of this beautiful plant will be opened up, and the juice of it squeezed out, and everything will be, you could say, liquefied into the form where our body can ingest it immediately and get all of the life force that's in it to its maximum potential. We wanted to actually just tell you a few of the unbelievable qualities of parsley that we would never recognize or value unless we really appreciated this. So, for example, it's great for anemia because it builds up the blood. It has a lot of iron in it. That's a very interesting fact. It's very high in vitamin C. antioxidants. It's actually very antibacterial. It kills a lot of bacteria in our body, so it helps us to cleanse as well. It's good as a blood purifier, blood vessel rejuvenation, again for the digestive system. Very, very good remedy for that. It really helps. So it works very nicely with the dandelion roots, okay, or leaves, I should say. It improves the digestion of proteins and fats and much, much more. It helps, by the way, with hormones. For those of you who are suffering with hormonal imbalances, try incorporating more parsley in your diet. So, of course, immune booster. There's no question about that and no surprise after even the 2 minutes of what I read for you right now. And let's see. It goes on and on and on and on. I think that's all I'm going to say for now, because it is actually...
Yes, sir.
Yes, let's start. It is actually these two, you could say, ingredients in themselves could be called miracle cures for many people who are suffering from many different symptoms or illnesses because they have so much in them. So how are we going to make our dandelion root green smoothie? Well, usually we start out with some water. So let's pour some water into our Vitamix. And we want about 1.5 to 2 glasses of water. You can keep pouring. Eventually you kind of start to get an eye for it so you don't have to measure directly. I think that's good enough. So as you can see, Rafi poured in about this much water, and if you do have a Vitamix, you can see that it's on the number, how many cups is it? It's right in between the 1 and the 2. It's about, yeah, almost 2 cups. 1.5 is fine as well. What we usually put in first is the apples. So, por favor, senor. We try to cut them up nicely enough so that the blender can easily liquefy them. And that's really important, so it's a smoother, easier blend. And the seeds. We actually cut everything. We actually don't cut anything out except the stem, really. We put everything in there. Now, we will also put a piece of, actually a whole lemon in there. We peel the outer skin and we slice it in 4. And we also include the seeds, and we just dump that in there as well, because lemon actually has an incredibly wonderful, beautiful way to balance out the bitterness of the greens. It's a very nice balancer taste-wise. And of course, it's a cleanser as well. Now, last but not least, we will put in our greens. So we can cut them up, but not even necessarily, believe it or not, because you can actually put these in whole. Try it. You can just push them in and squeeze them in there, and you'll see how lovely and easy this all gets blended into a beautiful green smoothie. Now, and Rocky decided to cut the parsley into, which is fine as well, and oftentimes it's a very smart thing to do. But again, oftentimes not necessary, especially if you're not using, if you're not stuffing it too much. So here we have our 4 ingredients, our apples, lemons, parsley, and dandelion leaves. So we're going to close, put our top on. We're going to put our little pushing device in here. And what we usually do is we just turn this on and start from a slower speed, and we'll go into a higher speed, and then we'll turn it on high. And you will see how easy and beautiful this is to do. So here we go. Ready? Okay. Yeah. And Rocky's going to actually help it with this a little bit. I'm turning it higher and higher and higher. And you're just going to keep pushing. Oftentimes you want to hold the base. Just a few minutes, actually not even a few minutes, just maybe under a minute that was, maybe 40 seconds. We turn it off, and we're ready to try our green smoothie. What a beautiful green color. Perfect. Cheers, everybody. See you next time.